How to test a motorcycle regulator. Are you curious about how to test a motorcycle regulator? This component plays a vital role in your bike's electrical system. Let's break down the steps to ensure your regulator is functioning properly. First, it is essential to understand what the regulator does. Its main job is to maintain a steady voltage output from the stator to the battery. This prevents both overcharging and undercharging, protecting your motorcycle's electrical parts. Before jumping into electrical tests, start with a visual inspection. Look for any signs of damage such as burnt connectors, corrosion, or melted wires. If you see anything unusual, it may indicate a problem. Next, let's check the battery voltage while the engine is running. Start your motorcycle and grab a multimeter. Set it to direct current voltage. Place the negative lead on the battery's negative terminal and the positive lead on the positive terminal. A healthy regulator should keep the voltage between 12 and 14 volts. If it falls below 12 volts or rises above 14 volts, the regulator might be faulty. Now let's get a bit more technical. For a deeper test, switch your multimeter to diode check mode. Identify the regulator's output terminals, positive, negative, and possibly a voltage sensing wire. Check the diodes inside the regulator by measuring the voltage drop between the positive and negative terminals. A good diode will show a voltage drop in one direction and an open circuit in the other. If it fails this test, the regulator is likely defective. For those who want to take it a step further, you can use an adjustable power supply. Connect the regulator's output wire to the positive terminal of a 12-volt power supply and the ground wire to the negative terminal. Gradually increase the voltage and observe the voltage on the regulator's field coil wire. It should drop to zero or near zero when the regulator starts regulating. If it does not drop or decreases slowly, the regulator may not be working correctly. Another related step is to check the resistance of the stator coils. Unplug the stator connector and set your multimeter to measure resistance. Measure the resistance between each pair of stator wires, usually 3 wires for a 3-phase stator. Compare your readings to the manufacturer's specifications. Abnormal resistance can affect the regulator's performance. Keep in mind the type of regulator you have. Traditional regulators with diodes can be tested with a multimeter. However, newer metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor-based regulators contain complex circuitry that may not be testable with basic tools. Lastly, be aware of symptoms that indicate a bad regulator. If your battery voltage is outside the 12 to 14 volts range while running, or if you notice flickering or dimming lights, it may be time to investigate further. Other signs include a battery that is not charging or is overcharging, as well as electrical components malfunctioning or blowing fuses. By following these steps, you can effectively test your motorcycle regulator. This will help ensure your motorcycle's electrical system remains stable and your ride stays enjoyable. If your tests indicate a failure, replacing the regulator is the best course of action for reliable motorcycle operation.